Breaking news, the Chicago Bears are on the clock as they lock up the number one overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Yes, you heard that right. The Chicago Bears, since the 1940s, have the number one overall pick. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video. Talking some NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, and it has been a very, very tough season to be a Bears fan, but we get rewarded at the very end here with the number one overall pick. So if you're a Bears fan, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give you guys the season-long coverage, and now we'll give you guys the off-season coverage and what an off-season it will be, as again, we have the number one overall pick. So let's start right there, folks. It was dramatic. It was coming down to the literal last second. The Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts game went back and forth, and I thought, man, we have the number one pick locked up because there's no chance Nathan Peterman's beating the Vikings, and we're going to lose for sure. And so now the Colts just got to beat the Texans. And it looked like for a while there that they were going to, and then Davis Mills goes ahead and, does what Davis Mills does, and he throws a bunch of interceptions, lets the Colts back in the game, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and win and send the Bears back down to number 2. But then Davis Mills pulls some tricks out of his hat and gets a touchdown, and they convert the 2-point conversion, and that is all she wrote, folks. We have locked up the number one overall pick. So here we go, all right? First and foremost, let me just say this. If we didn't find it apparent before to trade down, this means that the Chicago Bears must absolutely trade down. Having the number one overall pick in a draft where if the Texans had the pick, they would absolutely go quarterback, either Bryce Young or probably C.J. Stroud, means you have to trade this pick. You have to. And you do it for a king's ransom. I don't want to use this pick to draft a defensive player when we could literally do it by, let's say, trading with the Texans so that they move up to 1 and we go down to 2, get more draft picks, and we take our guy. So this basically means they have to trade the draft pick because it's just, you're going to get too much value from trading the pick, and you're just not going to get enough if you keep it. Because we don't need a quarterback. You have Justin Fields on the roster. And please do not get me started with the Bryce Young talk. Like, I don't want to hear it. Justin Fields is the quarterback. We are not going to take a quarterback. At least I don't think so. And if Ryan Poles decides to do that, there might be a riot in Chicago from Bears fans. So overall, folks, I'm ecstatic. Man, it's going to be a fun offseason. We got so much cap space, and now we got the number one overall pick. Ryan Poles literally has all the resources at his hands to go ahead and reshape and rebuild this team around Justin Fields. And let's see how he does it. But yes, hyped and excited, the Bears have the number one overall pick.